Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are now back in Dhalmekia, dealing with the Blacksmith Blues. And by Dhalmekia, I mean totally wrong spot. What's this? Murder Science. Trading Places 2. This is probably Duty Undying. And you are Lines in the Sand. So what I'll do is I'm going to head over here first. I'm going to deal with Davenrod first. And then I'm going to collect all of the quests, I think. And the reason I want to deal with the Blacksmith Blues...
The ravaged is still standing. For now, at least.
The reason I want to deal with this quest first is because if I get a piece of gear, it'll at the very least make me... what?
Here you are.
I got the money.
Farewell, traveller.
If I get this finished, I get a new piece of equipment, which will make things faster for me to do. So,
Clive, you're here.
Efficiency is huge.
Mostly off to the north still. But I spoke to Doris's scouts and it turns out things are worse than I thought. There's swarms of them out there. Told old Snotty to be ready to seal the north gate. That should buy us some time if we need it. Enough for the villagers to barricade themselves inside their homes at least.
Well done.
They won't need it though.
Welcome back, Sid. I'd never have guessed, you know. Not if August hadn't let slip. Who'd have thought that the savior of Ravaged would turn out to be the realm's most infamous outlaw? Keen to help us out again?
That's why I'm here.
I am.
Thought you could sneak off without me, did ya?
Blackthorn.
Oh, what are you doing here?
One of the scouts couldn't keep his voice down. Unlike my best mate who didn't think I deserved to know. Zoldan, how long's it been? Long enough for us two to turn into a pair of old codgers, I see.
That your idea of an apology? Prick.
Don't listen to him. You only did what you thought was best. For the village and that.
I did, yeah. But that ain't the whole of it. Vulcan, our master, didn't leave the chiefdom to the two of us. He left it to me. The best blacksmith in Ravaged, barring himself, of course. Bloody stupid tradition, in my opinion. If someone's got talent, you should let them practice their craft, not ask them to settle petty feuds and barter for grain. Our master wasted half his life that way. I wasn't about to let that happen to me.
So you wasted half of mine instead.
You're what Dravos needed. Under me and my precious ideals, this place wouldn't have lasted a year. So I left to devote myself to the work and spare you lot the consequences. I may be a selfish prick, but I only did what I felt I had to.
What you had to do was your duty!
Even if it meant we all starved?
Enough. This is no time for bickering. You can finish beating each other up once Dravaged is safe.
I agree.
Fine. I've said my piece anyway.
Yeah, so have I.
So let's improve
Sorry,
it now.
Clive. I shouldn't have stuck my nose in. We're short enough on time as it is. Still, give us a mo, would you? I need to get my head straight before any of them Akashic try to bite it off.
How about no?
You, ready for the off then?
Yeah.
We can't afford to waste any more time.
Right you are. Might be worth having one last word with the scouts, though. Don't want any nasty surprises, do we? Oh, and Blackthorn, you and Zoltan might be better off staying inside the...
Akashic on the move.
How close are they?
Within sight of the walls. And there are more coming up from the mines.
What was I saying about nasty surprises?
You wanted some.
They'll wash right over us if we stay out in the open. We're pulling back behind the gates.
Good idea. Get yourselves inside, but keep your weapons handy.
Understood.
I like where this is going.
Prepared to fight if I have to.
Well, let's hope you don't. That's our job. Once the scouts are inside, order your men to barricade the gates. No heroic last stands, you hear me? No fighting at all if you can help it.
August's right. I've seen what Akashic beasts can do to armor. The people here are tough and willing, but they ain't equipped to face what's coming.
I'm going out there. Start work on the gate as soon as I've left. I'll give you as much time as I can.
And if they kill you?
They won't.
You evacuate. But it won't come to that. I promise.
You'd better be right.
I'll
Take
prime
good care of
first.
Ravaged till I get back.
Leave it to me. And give those things what for, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, hello. Yeah, big one.
All right.
I'll take the ones on the left.
First.
I see Torgal's here. And Gav is too. That's good. Don't mind me as I... I still messed up. Ooh. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Goodbye. That kind of interests me. No, it doesn't. Cut you up. Deal with you. I can get rid of, I think I can get rid of... I think I can get rid of Phoenix. Close the gap. Don't mind if I do. Close that gap.
Is that it? Apparently not.
Oh, hello. Hello.
They're not getting past me. Nice try.
No, thank you. Looks like Aqualung. There we go. And then we'll come from this side. I gotta wait till you do that. And by that I mean the fire. The reason being, if I do the fire before if I do Will of Wisps before he does fire, he's gonna hit me with fire, so. I think part of the issue I'm facing right now too is that I'm wearing a piece of equipment that helps my flame wing. Get on your knees, Kerr. If I had something that helped gouge, I wonder if that would make a difference. Oh, get you from the back. I'll check my equipment loadout between videos, though. There we go. Problem solved. And what did we get? Nothing really important.
No, the question is,
Did we
did I
win?
miss any?
Man alive! You're still in one piece!
I slew as many as I could.
As many as I could, he says. The old bleeding lot, more like it. Well, almost.
Only almost.
Yeah, one or two did try to sneak over the wall. But we got the bastards, don't you worry.
Good. Though you do know, more will come in time.
In time, yeah. But we can think about them later. Let's get you back inside.
Let's turn the quest in.
Sid, you're even more fearsome than your reputation.
Interesting.
Enough to give those Akashic monsters nightmares. I almost felt sorry for the wretched things.
No, you didn't.
But mostly, I felt grateful. Ravaged won't forget what you did today.
Thank you.
I'm afraid I've only delayed the inevitable.
Inevitable.
There's no getting rid of that ether flood. Meaning that any living thing which stumbles into those mines will end up clawing at your walls again.
And that's if the flood don't spread. If it does, well, I hate to say it, but the village's days are numbered.
That may be, but we're staying just the same. With ether floods springing up all over, it's no less safe than anywhere, and more importantly, it's our home. We'll fortify the gates to the north, and I'll see that they're guarded day and night.
All right. Then we'll give you a hand shoring up those defenses.
As for you, Blackthorn, that's twice you've turned up when Ravaged needed you. So, thanks.
I shouldn't have stayed away so long. And I shouldn't have left without talking it over with you first.
Too bloody right you shouldn't. Though I doubt I'd have listened. I always envied you. You made everything look so easy when, for me, it was anything but. You leaving gave me the perfect excuse to hate you. And from that day on, I never once stopped to wonder what it would have been like if you'd stayed. But what you said earlier, it was true. You'd have been the death of this place.
Finally, something we can agree on. I hope you see the sense of it eventually. You kept this place alive.
Alive, perhaps. Wealthy even, but... Ravaged isn't what it once was. Our work used to be the pride of Dalmekia. Now, we churn out the same rubbish day after day, because it's easy and turns a profit. It's not about the craft anymore. I wouldn't send my sons to war wearing the shit most of our smiths are making. I've kept working, honing my skills, trying to lead by example, but no one sees the point. The average castle apprentice has as much passion for the craft as our current lot. Come back to us, Blackthorn. Remind Ravaged what a true master blacksmith looks like. I'll even man those bellows of yours if it means we can work at the same forge again.
That's a kind offer. Kinder than I deserve. And I wish I could accept, but I'm needed elsewhere. There's people who trust their lives to my steel, and I daren't let them down.
Fair enough.
But that doesn't mean I couldn't visit from time to time. Let's see if we can't rekindle this town's passion for the craft, shall we?
I'd like that.
Just be sure to tell Snotty to let me in the next time I come calling, yeah?
Knowing him, he'd let you in anyway. Blackthorn. The Master Smith turned outlaw, back in my good graces. I never thought I'd see the day.
This game has its own charm. Not gonna lie about it.
I'd say that went pretty well, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Even better than I'd hoped.
Sid, I've got something for you.
What do you got for me? The cracked anvil. Okay.
And this is?
A token of our lasting gratitude. But I'm of a mind to make you a far grander gift. Designs for a certain sword have been passed down from chief to chief for generations.
Oh.
Now hold on, Zoltan. There's a reason no one's made that blade in centuries. There's not been a craftsman equal to the task. I'll admit your cinders make impressive steel, and I've learned to own an edge Odin will be proud of. But the engravings on that thing are enough to make a jeweler cry. And they're not just for show, either.
Have you forgotten what brought you back to Ravaged in the first place? A certain ring? I knew I'd never surpass you with a hammer and tongs. So I turned my hand to a different kind of metalwork.
I like that idea.
I'd say we're the equal of any master craftsman ever to have graced a forge.
You know what? I think you might be right. Clive, you wouldn't mind if Zoltan came back to the hideaway, would you?
He's more than welcome. As long as he can keep our secret.
Right. Zoltan, get your tools. We've got a legend to forge.
No, I'm curious. Let's venture back to the hideaway anyway. We gotta turn some stuff in. So, and then we'll deal with that. Now, what's this legendary blade you guys have?
The stew's awful.
Talk to me.
The man himself.
We were just about to make a start on that sword I promised you.
It's funny, but none of this would have been possible without your help.
I know.
You remember Camille? We'll be using his leather work for the grip. The
Nice.
steel, meanwhile, will be tempered in a fire, burning the cinders you charmed out of old Zoltan here.
Nice.
And that whetstone from the Outer Isles, that'll be what gives the blade its edge. And the final flourish will be my talented colleagues' engraving.
A team effort led by the greatest blacksmith alive.
Now, save that talk till the thing's finished, yeah? Right. I'm ready if you are.
To the bellows it is then.
Sometime later.
Well, bugger me. We actually did it.
The sword to end all swords. Ragnarok.
It's quite something.
I trust you'll take good care of it.
Thank you. Both of you.
So, does this make you pair the greatest craftsmen alive then?
This? Nah. This was just following the footsteps of the greats of old. It'll take more than that to earn us our place in history.
I think you guys can
We're
do
up
it.
for the challenge. Here.
What do you need?
A list of materials.
Zoltan and I got talking on the long road back from Ravaged.
We reckon with those items there, we could craft something even better than the Ragnarok. Something worthy of a legendary outlaw like yourself.
That's a weapon I'd like to see. You leave this list with me.
I was hoping you'd say that.
One legend at a time, eh, lads? Before you start on the next, who fancies raising a cup to friendship reforged?
Good idea. No more drinking to forget my past. It's about time I had something to celebrate.
Then tap the kegs! Vulcan's boys are on their way!
I love them both so much. This game, like I said, this game has its own charm quite a bit. And the fact that each quest isn't just... Hello. Beautiful. I want to see what I need for that. And this is actually what got me started on me playing this game wrong, by the way, according to my friend. Because I was like, oh, I don't think I'm doing it. I think I'm missing stuff, or I don't have certain things available.
Yep. What's that for you, dear?
Ragnarok, Orichalcum, which I have. Darksteel, which I don't have. Primitive Battlehorn, which I don't have.
And?
Okay. So, now, my next question is... Gear. Goodbye. Hello, Ragnarok. Is that... I'll have to take a look at the steel. I'll have to take a look at the thumbnails that I'm using. Is that the sword that Clive has in the promo arc, though?
Covered in nicks and lumps, the lot of them.
I'll look at that, too. They might have became available based on new things, new quests being done, so...
Yote, I brought back all the stone and water I could find. Will this be enough?
Yes, my lord. Thank you. I'm sure it
brother
will serve
too.
us until we can find another source.
I'm very glad to hear it.
You and His Grace are very much alike, you know. You think only of how you might help others, and never of the danger to yourselves.
No more than you have minding my brother. You've risked a lot for him, and I thank you for it.
I am honored that you should say so. But I
love
beg
him.
you, my lord, do not give too much of yourself for the sake of others. We could not afford to lose you.
Why?
I'll keep that in mind.
So, I pulled the trigger on a new computer, by the way, as I was mentioning, so I'm looking forward to that coming. Much to the chagrin of my wife, but she feels we don't need it, and I disagree with her. But that's Future Me's problem. Thank you for joining me, everyone. My name is Duke Rafe. Take care, stay safe, have a great day. I'm going to check the board to see if there's anything new, and I'll see you in Dhalmekia again. Goodbye!